Hey guys, it's Dr. Mike. We all know that feeling of being completely wiped out, right? Like you could sleep for a week straight and still not feel rested. Well, sometimes that exhaustion can be a sign of something more serious: iron deficiency. You might be surprised to know that millions of people are iron deficient and don't even realize it. Iron is essential for our bodies to function properly. Think of it as a key ingredient in making healthy red blood cells which carry oxygen throughout your body. When you don't have enough iron, your body can't produce enough of these oxygen-carrying cells, leading to a whole host of problems. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the signs of iron deficiency, what causes it, and most importantly, what you can do to stay healthy and energized. So stick around because this information could seriously impact your well-being. Let's talk about how iron deficiency might be affecting you right now. One of the most common symptoms is fatigue. And I'm not talking about just needing an extra cup of coffee in the morning. We're talking about that bone-deep tiredness that makes it hard to get through the day. Along with fatigue, you might also feel weaker than usual. Everyday tasks that you used to breeze through might suddenly feel exhausting. You might find yourself getting winded easily, even after a short walk or climbing a flight of stairs. Another telltale sign is pale skin. Now, we all have different skin tones, but if you're noticing that your skin looks paler than usual, especially around your eyelids, nail beds, or inside of your lips, it could be a sign that your body isn't getting enough iron. Iron deficiency can also mess with your concentration. You might find it harder to focus at work or school, and your memory might feel a little foggy. Some people even experience headaches or dizziness. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, these symptoms are pretty general. Couldn't they just mean I'm stressed or not sleeping well? And you're right, they could. That's why it's so important to pay attention to your body and notice any changes. If you've been feeling constantly exhausted, weak, or experiencing any of the other symptoms we talked about, don't just brush it off as life. It's always better to err on the side of caution and talk to your doctor. They can run a simple blood test to check your iron levels and rule out any other underlying conditions. Remember, early detection is key when it comes to treating iron deficiency effectively. So, what exactly leads to iron deficiency? Well, there are a few usual suspects. One of the most common culprits is simply not getting enough iron in your diet. Iron is found in foods like red meat, fish, beans, and leafy greens. If you're not a big meat eater or you're not incorporating enough iron-rich foods into your diet, you could be at risk. Another common cause is blood loss. This can happen for a variety of reasons, including heavy periods, internal bleeding from ulcers or other digestive issues, and even donating blood too frequently. Certain medical conditions can also interfere with your body's ability to absorb iron properly. For example, celiac disease, an autoimmune disorder that affects the small intestine, can make it difficult for your body to absorb iron from food. Pregnant women are also at an increased risk of iron deficiency. That's because their bodies need extra iron to support the growing fetus. It's incredible how much your body goes through during pregnancy. Now, I know this might seem like a lot of information, but the bottom line is this. If you're experiencing symptoms of iron deficiency, it's important to talk to your doctor to figure out the underlying cause. They can help you create a personalized plan to get your iron levels back on track. Don't try to self-diagnose or self-treat. Every case is unique, and what works for one person might not work for another. Remember, your health is an investment, not an expense. Okay, so we've talked about the symptoms and causes of iron deficiency, but what happens if it's left untreated? Ignoring iron deficiency can lead to some serious health problems down the line. Remember how we talked about fatigue being a common symptom? Well, when iron deficiency is severe, that fatigue can become debilitating, making it almost impossible to perform everyday tasks. Iron deficiency can also take a toll on your heart. Your heart has to work extra hard to pump oxygen throughout your body when your red blood cell count is low. This can lead to an irregular heartbeat, shortness of breath, and even heart failure in extreme cases. For pregnant women, iron deficiency can increase the risk of premature birth, low birth weight, and even developmental delays in the baby. It's crucial for expectant mothers to get enough iron to ensure a healthy pregnancy. Another risk of untreated iron deficiency is restless leg syndrome. This is a condition that causes an uncontrollable urge to move your legs, especially at night. It can be incredibly disruptive to sleep and overall quality of life. In some cases, iron deficiency can also lead to hair loss. While hair loss can be caused by a variety of factors, Iron deficiency is a common culprit, especially in women. The good news is that most of the risks associated with iron deficiency are preventable with early detection and treatment. Don't wait until it's too late. We've talked about the importance of recognizing the signs of iron deficiency, but how can you tell if you're low on iron before it becomes a serious problem? One of the best things you can do is to be in tune with your body. Pay attention to any changes in your energy levels, mood, or physical well-being. If you're normally a ball of energy, and you suddenly find yourself dragging your feet all day, don't ignore it. Another thing to watch out for is shortness of breath. If you find yourself getting winded easily, even after minimal exertion, it could be a sign that your body isn't getting enough oxygen due to low iron levels. Pale skin, especially around the eyelids, nail beds, and inside of the lips, is another early warning sign. Check your skin tone regularly and compare it to your baseline. Brittle nails are another common symptom of iron deficiency. If your nails are prone to breaking, splitting, or peeling, it could be a sign that your iron levels are low. Regular checkups with your doctor are crucial for early detection of iron deficiency, especially if you're in a high-risk group, like pregnant women or individuals with a history of anemia. During your checkup, your doctor can perform a simple blood test to check your iron levels. This test measures the amount of ferritin in your blood. Ferritin is a protein that stores iron, so low ferritin levels indicate low iron stores. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your health. By being aware of the early signs of iron deficiency and getting regular checkups, you can take control of your health and prevent serious complications. Now that we've covered the ins and outs of iron deficiency, let's discuss the most important part: what you can do to ensure your body has enough of this vital mineral. The good news is that there are plenty of simple yet effective steps you can take to maintain optimal iron levels. First and foremost, let's talk about food. As the saying goes, you are what you eat, and when it comes to iron, it couldn't be truer. Load up on iron-rich foods like lean red meat, poultry, fish, beans, lentils, tofu, spinach, and fortified cereals. Combining iron-rich foods with vitamin C-rich foods can further enhance iron absorption. So, squeeze some lemon juice on your spinach salad, or enjoy a glass of orange juice with your fortified cereal. If you're struggling to meet your iron needs through diet alone, your doctor might recommend iron supplements. It's important to note that iron supplements should only be taken under the guidance of a healthcare professional, as they can interact with certain medications and may not be suitable for everyone. Cooking in cast iron cookware can also subtly increase the iron content of your food. While it's not a substitute for a balanced diet or supplements, it can be a fun and easy way to boost your iron intake. Avoid consuming calcium-rich foods or beverages at the same time as iron-rich foods, as calcium can inhibit iron absorption. For example, if you're having a spinach salad with a dairy-based dressing, try switching to a vinaigrette instead. If you're a coffee or tea drinker, try to enjoy these beverages between meals, rather than with meals. The tannins in coffee and tea can interfere with iron absorption. Don't smoke. Smoking not only wreaks havoc on your overall health but can also contribute to iron deficiency. If you're a smoker, quitting is one of the best things you can do for your health, including your iron levels. Remember, maintaining optimal iron levels is a marathon, not a sprint. By making sustainable lifestyle changes and incorporating these tips into your daily routine, you can fuel your body with the iron it needs to thrive. That's it for today's video on iron deficiency. Remember, taking care of your health doesn't have to be complicated. By being aware of the signs, understanding the causes, and taking proactive steps, you can ensure your body has the iron it needs to function at its best. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and hit that subscribe button for more health tips and advice. And as always, stay happy and healthy.